What is up?
What's up? Oh man, this is awesome. Our first live stream.
First ever live stream. Welcome, everyone.
Hey everybody.
So we're just waiting for our special guest to arrive, and then we'll bring him up. But really excited to have you guys all here. Today we're going to be talking about Cryptoys, and we're going to be having Will, who's the founder and CEO, join us. How's your day going, Sean?
Oh, it's going great. It's going great. Yeah, just prepping for the weekend.
Nice. What do you got going on?
Yeah. Mostly actually working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's exciting.
Yeah. We're prepping for a lot of stuff with comics and crypto.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to mention about in the very near future.
Yeah, I will be packing this weekend. I'm moving out of my apartment.
Yeah, Spencer's going.
And into my car.
You're going on a road trip.
Yeah, road trip-ish. I mean, I'm going to be traveling around for at least a couple months through California, continuing my ski season. And then I'm going to be coming and visiting you in July, hopefully. And then very exciting, we're going to San Diego Comic-Con in July.
Yeah, very excited for that, everybody. We just got accepted as press for San Diego Comic-Con. So we're going to be there for all 4 days, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Last year we were there. I had to stick my way in. But we got badges. Yeah, we ended up getting inside. But this year I was telling Spencer, no. We gotta make sure that we get. Yeah, we're gonna go about the right way. Let's get press badges. So we did, and we got accepted. That was epic.
Mm-hmm.
Last year was so much fun. It was so much fun.
I'm excited. It's gonna be my first San Diego.
Yeah,
it's the big one.
That was great. It was great. Yeah, I remember last year because we had NFTs with Oddkey, and we were able to go to an event and hang out with Todd McFarlane for like six hours.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. I mean, he was doing sketches and giving them away and raffles, and he was talking to everybody. And it was in a room with like maybe 20 people. It was incredible.
Yeah,
and it's so funny too because that exact morning, he was giving away a comic, and people were stampeding their way to get one. There's only 150 of that variant given to the public at like 7 in the morning when the doors opened, and people were stampeding their way to get inside, and only a few people got it. And I heard people talking about Oddkey, and then other people were saying, forget it, NFTs, whatever, who cares? These people were fighting their way to meet Todd McFarlane for 10 seconds, and they could have met him for 6 hours, and they just had a $15 NFT.
Yep.
It was one of the most memorable experiences I've ever had, and it's because of NFTs.
Yeah, if you ever had the opportunity to go to an event that he's at, or just meet him in general, he's just such a nice, genuine guy. Like we were at, we got invited to basically McFarlane Toys party at New York Comic Con back in October, and we're at this event, and he's walking around talking to people, and I'm nervous. I'm like, I don't want to go up and talk to this guy. Like he's a legend. Like what am I going to say to him? And it's like I'm just like, I don't know. The party goes on, and all of a sudden, like a couple hours go by, he comes up to me. Just like out of nowhere, he's like, "Oh, we haven't met yet. What's your name?" And we talked for like 5 minutes. It's like, it's so cool. I'm talking to Todd McFarlane right now. He came and introduced himself to me. What is going on?
Yeah, he loves people, and he's probably one of the most charismatic people I've ever met. The guy is a true gem, and his family is amazing too. His family was there, and his wife is such a wonderful and kind person. And we talked to her for a bit, and yeah, I'm just very excited for Todd and the things that he's doing. Obviously in comic books, I mean, the guy's a legend, and actually watch him do that drawing and give it away to the guy I was talking to the whole time. It was really cool because he was a comic book shop owner. Man, that was a tongue twister up in Oregon. And he was standing next to me. He's like, man, I would love to own that. That would be incredible. And it was this really epic drawing of Venom and his tongue coming out. Super cool. And the numbers were called. And he said, looked at me and said, Sean, I'm shaking right now. I said, did you win? Yeah, I won, dude. Oh, yes. Let's go. It was so cool. It was so cool. And then afterwards, everyone got a signature from Todd afterwards. You know, we got our it said Oddkey badges. We got those signed. I brought those home for you guys. Super cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Super cool. But yeah, Todd's such a great guy. And I love what he's doing, obviously, in comic books, but also in the digital space. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's very, very, very excited for digital collectibles and the future of digital collecting. And he's excited for both. And on top of that, he has a movie coming out with Spawn, and he's an all-star cast. It's pretty crazy.
Awesome. All right, so we're just waiting a couple more minutes for Will. All right. While we're waiting for Will, though, we have another guest. So we have Steph Sudos, another member of the team.
What's
Hey,
up?
Steph.
Hey.
Going
I'm
on?
a fan. I'm super excited to be here.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, Sean, I just want to point out, like, your background is inspiration.
Thanks. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, I want to
We've been
know
working hard on it.
what's your favorite out of everything behind you? What's your favorite collectible that you have?
Oh man. Huh.
Oh.
It might be this one right here, actually. So this is it's a first appearance of Black Widow, and I got this one probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and it's signed by Stan Lee, and
Nice.
I sent it off to get graded, and I waited almost 2 years to get it back because of the
What?
pandemic. Yeah, because
Oh, dang.
Larry Lieber is his brother who helped him create Black Widow. So I wanted to get it signed by the Lieber brothers, and that's Stan Lee's actually original last name is Lieber, and it sent it off, and he's like 90 years old, so he didn't want to meet anybody during the pandemic. He's like, I'm not going to meet
Right.
anybody during
Right.
So it was in hiatus for 2 years. I mean, it basically because they cracked the case and they said, Sean, your options are you can pay for it to get regraded and just forget about the signing, or you can just wait. And I said, I guess I'll just wait. I mean, I don't know if this will get a chance to get it signed again by Larry. So
Right.
I waited, and sure enough, it paid off. So yeah,
That's awesome.
and the Turtles VHS tape. I'm a big fan of Ninja Turtles, so that's a first print of.
Will's a huge fan of Ninja Turtles. He'll probably point that out.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean,
Nice.
we got a question here from Cryptic about the Zelda behind you.
Oh yeah. So this is there it is. This is it's Zelda. It's a 9.9 grade of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Such a fun game. Yeah, It's a really, really fun game. So we're like I said, hey, Jason.
Got Jason in the house.
Welcome, Crypto. Hey. This is our first live stream. Jason will be on many of them in the future.
All right. What's up, Jason? And Cryptic, he's like a huge Cryptoys fan. We got Poof, our community member. Yeah, what's up?
Ooh.
What's up?
Getting lots
Happy
of
to
love in
see
the
everyone
comments
in the
stuff.
chat.
Everybody wants to talk to you.
I know they're just hyping me up. I'm happy to see everyone in the chat. We actually have I have some questions for the chat. Maybe can we kick off with a question for the chat?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I want to know okay, I have 2 questions. We'll start with this. What is your current favorite collectible? Could be digital, could be physical, that you currently own. Your favorite that you currently own. Favorite collectible. And also Sean and Spencer, I'm curious from both of you as well what your favorite is too.
That's so tough. Favorite current. I think for me, I don't know if I could pick an absolute favorite. One of my favorites. This is a collectible that we own together. Maybe I should say this for when Will gets here since he's a TMNT fan. I don't know, I'll do it now. But we bought these really, really cool VHS tapes. So they're sealed screener VHS tapes, promo VHS tapes of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But they're actually from Mark Freeman's original collection. And Mark Freeman is basically the guy who was responsible for commercializing TMNT and bringing the toys and everything to TV and to toys and he's responsible for all of it. So
crazy.
super, super cool to have something like from his
you
original
both
collection.
own it together?
Yeah, we share. Yeah. We have a lot of collectibles that we share. Yeah.
It's over there. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, that's cool.
He's on if you ever watch the series on Netflix, The Toys That Made Us, he's actually interviewed. He's a big part of that episode about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it focuses on how the toys were made and how popular they were. And a lot of it was because kickstarted by Mark Friedman. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I gotta watch that. I've actually heard a lot of people recommend.
Whoa!
What's up, Will?
What up, y'all?
That's good.
How you doing?
Now it's a party. Now we got 4 of us. Look, it looks so
There we
nice.
go.
So symmetrical, you know.
Beautiful.
How's it going, Will?
Good, guys. Happy Friday.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Oh my God, thank you for having me. It's been a while since last time I was on, and I was jonesing. Thomas and Crypto, man. I love you guys. Super excited.
What up, Sleepin'?
Good to have you on again. Hey, what's up, Sleepin'? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So happy to have you back, man. What's been going on? Why don't you give us the lowdown? What's been going on with Cryptoys since we last had you on?
Oh my God, so much. There's so much, and there's so much I want to say. I cannot say, but the public will find out very soon. We have a very big announcement about to come up. We're really excited, a big licensing partner that we can't wait to share.
Congrats.
Wow.
Really excited. Stay tuned. We have some big news, coming up here shortly, and we are so active. So not just on the IP stuff, a bunch of big IP announcements that we're going to announce, but on development, we've been super active. So like, I think for your viewers, just to level set and how people should think of Cryptoys, versus like all, the different stuff that's out there. The best way to think about Cryptoys is because we're building, the goal is to build the world's premier digital toy company, right? And the best way to think of it from like a comp perspective is take a toy company like Mattel and a gaming company like Nintendo. And if those two companies had a baby and it was born on the blockchain, it would be Cryptoys, right? So you can collect, you can collect all these different characters, but then the cool thing, right? You could either keep it in mint condition in the blister pack, or you could take it out of the package and then play with it in different ways. So you'll see right now, if you buy a Cryptoy, you can play with it on what's called the block, which is our test drive area. But we have our first game, our first mobile game coming out very shortly. It's already in test flight beta. If you're in the Cryptoys Discord in the community and you hit up Steph and you say nice things to her, you'll probably get access.
It's a very small, it really is a very small group. But yeah, maybe if you say that you're watching this show, we might get you in.
Nice.
So
There you go.
the first mini game, and then we have an an interactive AR experience coming out shortly as well, and that's all feeding into a mobile app, a really incredible mobile app experience that you're going to be able to view your backpack, buy Cryptoy cubes on the fly, accessorize your Cryptoys. We have a whole items layer coming out, so you'll be able to accessorize in different ways, fire up the AR, fire up the game, and not just game, but games, plural. We're building multiple games. And yeah, there's so much happening. All that stuff is in development right now as we speak. So really excited. And then we have, again, so some kind of alpha, but we don't talk about, we've talked about it before, but we don't talk about it enough. A lot of people don't know this, but we have 2 people on the team that's dedicated 100% of their time to AI and natural language processing. And Steph was the very first hire we made when we started the company. Very first, outside of the co-founder, Steph was the first
He's
hire.
the best hire you could have made.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Like gem of a human, but then our second hire was Chris, who's AI and natural language processing. So we were working on this for the last 2 years before AI was cool. All right, we were doing it before AI was cool.
Before everybody heard about ChatGPT.
Exactly. But here's the thing, right? ChatGPT and GPT-3 and all that. How do you do that in a way that's safe for all ages, right? Because you can say anything to ChatGPT and it can say anything back. And how do we do it in a way that works for a digital toy company that is trying to be for a Nintendo style audience that mom and dad can enjoy and somebody that's 8 or 9 years old can enjoy? So we're working on a lot of cool stuff on that front, and yeah, we've built what we feel is the best in class chat filter for ChatGPT and GPT-3 and GPT-4 and all that stuff. We've had some really cool stuff. We just did some tests the other day. Absolutely incredible. And remember when we were kids, when we get toys, you would always pretend like the toys were talking to each other, right? Like you'd always be like, reenacting scenes and stuff like that. Well, now you'll be able to do it. And what was the best selling toys were the toys that you could push the button on the back and it would have a saying, or you would pull the string and it would say something. Well, now you're going to be able to do this digitally with some really cool stuff. So like conversating with your toys, all stuff that we have in the works. So really, really exciting stuff. And that's the beauty of a digital toy company. If you remove the limits of manufacturing and plastics and production, you could do anything. Your toys can talk to you. Your toys can fly through the air. There's awesome stuff that you can do. So we're really excited to push the boundaries of all this stuff in the next few months. So
Yeah, I'm so excited for everything you guys are building. I still got my MOTU packs. I'm still holding on to them. I cracked a couple of them, kept a couple of them sealed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know,
same.
Good call.
just so I can experience
Yeah.
the collecting
One,
experience.
one, it's like sneakers, one to rock and one to stock. You
One
know,
to rock
It's
and one
like-
to stock. Exactly. Exactly.
that's the way to do it. Yep, love it.
All right. So you guys have a presentation that you guys wanted to show to us today, right?
That's right. Let me pull that up here. Find where that is.
While he's pulling it up, Harish said, "I've heard Will speak before. I like his attitude. Good conversation."
Appreciate you.
There we go.
Appreciate you.
And Casey Moulton, he's one of our OG. He's been in the Discord for like 2 years, and he remembers our AI poem making event. That, like, if you're an OG, you remember that. That's a good point out, Moulton.
I have.
How did the poems turn out? Did they turn out pretty good?
Yeah, I mean, they're AI generated.
Yeah.
You know, and they were like, people were interacting of like, okay, this is what I want the poem, you know, to say, and yeah, it was really cool, really interactive event.
Wow.
Nice.
All right, I just had to double check the presentation to make sure I'm not leaking anything here. We've had some close calls.
All the alpha.
We
All the
had
alpha.
a couple close calls.
We've had some
We can't
close
edit this one, Will. We can't edit this one.
We can't. That's
One
the
is
thing about being
live.
live. Can't edit.
All right, I'm double checking. All right, I think we're okay.
Okay. We're going up.
All right,
Boom.
so Steph, you put together this presentation, so why
I
don't you
did.
tell people what we're about to go through right now?
Sure. So we're about to kind of, first of all, give a little high-level overview. What is Cryptoys and what we're all about, and then we're gonna dive right in. I mean, today, if you don't know, is official MOTU Day, Masters of the Universe Day. So we
MOTU
want to
Day.
celebrate. So we're gonna dive right into our partnership with Mattel. We did already ask the chat these questions. We had some
Okay.
responses.
Nice.
So yeah, we're gonna get right into Masters of the Universe. Talk about our collection, and most recently, we launched a couple weeks ago our final wave of Masters. So we also have new information for existing community members. I know there's some existing on here. There's updated info for you guys, so stay tuned for that. And then we have giveaway opportunities at the end, so definitely stay tuned.
Awesome. So just to kind of go over the Masters of the Universe line. So again, we did an amazing partnership with Mattel. A lot of people don't know this. You know, a lot of folks think of the Mattel deal as like a licensing deal, right? And sure, there's licensing aspects to it, but it goes beyond that. Mattel's actually one of our investors. Mattel invested in On-Chain Studios and Cryptoys as part of our Series A. So Mattel is actually shareholders in the company, and they're providing a lot of incredible resources. Actually, the reason I was a few minutes late for this show, I'm so sorry, was we had an update call with Mattel that ran long because we were talking about so many cool ideas and things that we want to execute on. So shout out to the amazing partners at Mattel for helping us and pushing forward. So really excited there. So the first IP that we did with Mattel is Masters of the Universe. You know, Mattel has a lot of great IP and things like Master Universe, Barbie, Hot Wheels, etc. You can go on and on. And we started with Masters of the Universe because it just fit our brand so perfectly. A lot of us are children of the 70s and 80s and grew up with this iconic brand. Very nostalgic. And if you look at the backstory of Cryptoys, of our characters, Juno, Common, and Alfie, they actually come from a sleepy Midwest town called Fractal Falls, Montana, from 1981, and they get transported 40 years into the future. And it just so happened that Masters of the Universe was created in the early 80s, right around the same time. So it was just the perfect tie-in for our brand. We started with MOTU. The first wave that we did with Masters of the Universe was with He-Man, Battle Cat, Triclops, and Evelyn. So we broke it up into 3 different waves, 12 characters in all, and many, many different variants. Wave 2, we had Orko, Tila, Trapjaw, and Beastman. And then wave 3, fan favorite, Skeletor, Panther, Man-at-Arms, and Sorceress. Really 12 of the top characters in the Masters of the Universe lore, and really excited about that. And our art team and animation team, it's one of the things that really sets us apart is everything is custom and done from the ground up, from scratch. This is all done from scratch, and this takes a long time. So just Steph, I threw this in here because Steph
It's my favorite video. I love the disco ball.
Well, I was about to say, any excuse Steph could find to bring a disco ball into things she's going to take. But here, we'll just play this animation for the viewers here, so folks can kind of get a sense of the quality of the animation team.
Yes. Yes.
Well, dance party.
Are you guys going to be doing emotes as NFTs?
Emotes. I mean, these could be these basically look like animated emojis, right?
Mm-hmm. I think that'd be super cool. You could sell an NFT to animate one of your characters and do cool things with.
I'm definitely stealing some of those moves.
Oh yeah, I mean, you look at that move by Skeletor.
Yeah.
Look at that point.
The Skeletor. It's now labeled. That's the Skeletor.
I mean, like, come on, Skeletor breakdancing. That was one.
The head spin.
I think this is actually a great time to bring up our giveaway. So if you are interested in getting your hands on one of these, there are actually 3 of these. We're going to be partnering with Cryptoys to give away 3 sets of 3 cubes to basically be able to get yourself some of these characters. If I explain that poorly, Steph, correct me, but go to the description below and click the link on our Twitter in order to win and enter the giveaway.
That's
awesome.
Right.
Yeah, please do. We're really excited to give these away and have more folks experience the Cryptoys experience. You know, we're really excited to get it in more people's hands. So wave 3 by the numbers for folks that don't know: 4 characters, 7 rarity skins for each character. So that makes 28 collectible variants in each wave, and 10,000 total for each character. So 10,000 Skeletors, 10,000, et cetera, 40,000 in each basically wave. So because you have 4 characters and 10,000 per. And then we'll go through some of these variants. Steph, if you want to go through some of these, because you do a great job.
Yeah, so basically each of these, you know, at any point, it's a surprise unboxing. So you could get any one of these. The challenge is for people who like to try to collect them all, you know, because it's like you don't know what you're going to get. And so, yeah, I mean, each line has a different theme, if you notice. My personal favorite is the epic line because it's the food line. So, you know, if you notice, that's a mushroom for Man at Arms. I still need that one. Flan is sorceress. And if you go on our website, cryptoys.com, you can see these a little bit better, more zoomed in. Eggplant Skeletor. If you see his Havoc staff, that's it. Eggplant skull right there. And then my Poof in the chat, he's our community manager. His favorite and my favorite too, Panther, that's Candy Swirl. So that's like sour candy. And
I'll have to pull that up in close up on that one.
Cool.
Yeah. And then legendary, you know, gold and ivory is a theme. Grail, those actually glow in the dark, which is kind of crazy. Like the hands are neon. Yeah, Pooh said I need it. I know he's still looking to pull it. And then one of ones. We do have one of ones in the collection, and those are the Ultra Grails. Which, so cool. By the way, we're coming out with a very special club for people who do pull these because they're so rare, literally like less than 1%. There will be some really big bonuses if you actually, or benefits, if you actually do pull one of these.
Yeah, don't mention the IP that it's for. Right.
So we have a question here from Dalmo. Any PvP or co-op?
So there, as far as the gaming goes, basically, we still have some information on the game that we're going to share, and I want to make sure that I don't, take away from the marketing team. But there will be a lot of multiplayer aspects to the games moving forward. The first game that we're going to be releasing is a single player game experience, just because we want to get it out and people can collect the high scores and things like that. But there will be a lot of co-op stuff that we want to do for sure.
Cool.
All right, so moving forward. Oh, here we have a Skeletor unboxing.
So yeah, for people who don't know what the unboxing looks like, when you buy a Cryptoys cube, this is what you're going to experience.
I love how much time you guys put into this and making the unboxing experience so fun, because that's like so cool. Like in the physical space, like that is like half the fun is opening it up, you know.
Right.
So I'm really glad that you guys like didn't skip on that. Yeah.
Here, so we'll go ahead and play this real quick for folks to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skeletor.
And the cool thing about it is, for folks watching the stream that haven't purchased one, you have a choice at this. First of all, you have a choice here. You can keep it cubed up and not open it. But if you open it, you'll get this for states, which is in blister pack. And in the blister pack, you can keep it kind of in mint condition. There's benefits to keeping mint, but there's also benefits to taking it out of the packaging. So again, you got to kind of follow Spencer's lead here. One to rock and one to stop.
Exactly.
Really the move. So you can take it out of the blister pack, and it's really like, what kind of collector are you? Like, are you the type of collector that just likes to kind of collect and keep in mint, or do you want to play with your toys and take it out of the packaging, right? So really stoked on that. Like, again, like for me, like I'm a big Turtles fan. Like I grew up with Ninja Turtles, right? So like, this is a toy, you took it out of the packaging, you can articulate it, etc. Here's another, right? This is a Spider-Man one. This one I'm keeping mint, you know what I mean? Because this is more of a collector's item, right? So like we appease to kind of both types of toy consumers. There you go, you do Turtles. I think we talked about Turtles before, right? Like,
Yeah, we did.
yeah. I got that exact one too, man. That's a classic.
Yes.
Nothing reminds me of my childhood more, than Turtles. So that's the unboxing experience, and then truly you take it out of the packaging, and now you can kind of take it on the block and do different things with. So really excited. And then the block experience, we talked about this test drive area. Here's the test drive area, so you can really see like, okay, this is a different kind of project. This is not a JPEG, or something that's just kind of like a statue or something that just revolves. Like, this is fully interactive, and that's really the difference here. So that's kind of the experience taken on the block. And then this is again a little bit more kind of alpha. Play sets are coming. So play sets are structures that will enable other experience. So here we see Castle Grayskull. These will be things that you'll be able to assemble and then jump in and explore different kind of environments and things like that might lead to other games and whatnot. And these are going to be scarce as well. So the idea from an execution standpoint is, let's say that there's only 5,000 Castle Grayskulls. It'd be like kind of back in the day, Sean, if you got the Castle Grayskull at Toys R Us and it was sold out, I'd have to call you and be like, yo, Mom, can I go to Sean's house to play with he got the Castle Grayskull. He got it. Yeah. So here in this one, you'd actually be able to say, hey, Will, come over and play with the Castle Grayskull. You could use mine. It's fine, even digitally, right? So it's cool social aspects to it as well. That we're excited about. So that's coming. And then
someone asked, by the way, I want to highlight Harish, which, by the way, he said my childhood just flashed by. What platform? Cryptoys.com.
It's our own, we made our own platform. Yep.
Yes, our own platform, Cryptoys.com. If you're asking about the blockchain, we're built on Flow.
That's right. And then the statometer. So the statometer kind of represents some functionality in game and in the world. So you'll see some of the rare ones have more of a statometer, that can fill up more so than others. So that's on that front. So exciting things on there. And then there's golden tickets. So we're releasing, I think a lot of people are going to be very excited by a lot of the announcements that we're about to make. There's going to be some pretty coveted IPs and franchises on this platform. So we're releasing golden tickets. Golden tickets effectively allow you early access to different lines and platforms. They're not ready yet because we have to build an items layer on top of the toys layer. And effectively, this is an item. But every person that's max minting, we're keeping track of every max mint. And we're going to be airdropping these very soon into people's backpacks. And this is an NFT also. Like, this is actually something that you can, if you wanted to trade, you could trade, so that is coming for everybody that max mints. And you can it's not capped. So literally every time you max mint 5, you're going to get one of these. So we have some people on our platform that we're going to airdrop a ton of these golden tickets in their backpacks, because they've been supporting us for so long. So we're really
I think I got one of these on its way to me at some point.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, this by the way, this animation is mesmerizing. I've been staring at this thing. I can't stop looking at it.
Yeah, and actually, what's really cool is what you're looking at in the middle of it. This is also some alphas. We're releasing Toykin. Toykin is you can think of it as our version of Robux. So that's going to be powering a lot of the platform in the future. So
Nice.
that's really exciting as well. Moving on, we do have collector titles. Steph, do you want to jump in and talk about this slide here?
Yeah, so this is basically, you know, we want to reward you for collecting, especially collecting different skins. And so collector titles, basically you can earn a collector title. And by the way, these are updated numbers. So we actually made it a lot easier to earn these collector titles. So for existing community members who already knew about the old numbers, you'll notice that it's now a lot easier to level up in the collector titles. And so all you have to do is collect one unique skin, which, you know, any Cryptoy that you get, right, you're automatically going to become a dabbler. And then if you get 6 unique skins, you become an enthusiast, 17 unique connoisseur. And so as you work your way up, you can become a grandmaster, which would just be crazy. But honestly, there's probably some people on their way to this. Crypto Doozy in the chat, he might be on his way to this, to be honest.
Shout out to Katie.
And so there'll be, you know, specific benefits depending on your title as we build out our platform. So yeah, definitely something to look forward to as you continue to grow your collection.
Awesome.
Yep. And we make it like super easy to get started. You can just go to cryptoys.com and sign up. It's literally as straightforward as possible. No need for like a crypto wallet or anything. Just sign up with your email. You can sign up with Google if you want to make it even easier, or Facebook or whatever. And then, you know, you sign in, and then we take all major credit cards. And even if you're on your phone, there's Apple Pay and Google Pay support. So it's really, really seamless. Again, we want to make this as easy as possible because we want people buying this for their friends and cousins and nephews, things like that. And let's face it, those people aren't opening up MetaMask. Like grandma's not opening a MetaMask wallet and buying Ethereum and waiting for the KYC, you know, to do all this stuff. So we got to make this super simple. And I really think now, and again, I'm biased, but you know, for the folks that are in the chat or that have purchased the using, we just upgraded the whole payment checkout flow, and literally you are in and out within like seconds. Like it is so blazing fast. I really think one of the best checkout experiences in Web3. So check it out and let us know what you think. And you know, we're always looking for ways to make it even better. And then the other cool thing that we released lately is the multi-drop experience. So like the thing before was we were only doing one drop at a time. So there's this like FOMO inducing drop mechanism that a lot of platforms and a lot of other companies are doing. You get it or you get it now and that's it, it's done, right? Like we want to operate more like a digital toy store. We think that's really the way you scale to millions and millions of people. Like you're browsing the toy aisle, you see stuff you like, maybe you don't like this line, maybe you like a different line, you pick up a few and you check out, and when it's sold out, it's sold out, right? So that's really our whole angle here. And that's the idea, is that, you know, you'll see this collection, this multi-drop page start to fill out with a lot of really cool IP, and then you really hopefully see what we're aiming to look like the toy store of the future, so to speak, where you can buy different toys and interact with them in different ways and always have choices. So we're really, really excited about that. So multi-drop is live, and you can check that out right now on our website. What can you do on day one? So for folks that are looking to kind of buy in right now, what can you do right now? Like we mentioned, you can purchase up to 5 per transaction, but you buy as many cubes as you want while supplies last. As soon as you buy them, they'll then appear in your backpack. The backpack is what we call our wallet. So it's your account where you can see all your inventory. Like we mentioned earlier, you can unbox your cube if you want, or you can keep it, wrapped like an unopened pack of basketball cards. It's kind of like a way to think about it, right? Keep it in the blister pack or unwrap your toy, take it for a spin around the block, see the statometer that you got, see the serial number that you got. I know a lot of people are aiming for low serials and things like that, and then build out your Cryptoys collection. And we're doing a lot of stuff, for the community. And I think really one of the best parts about this whole platform is the community that's led by Steph and Poof, and the vibe that they set, in the space. And, I know a lot of Web3 and everybody focuses on floor price and how much money things are. And I want to just really give credit to Steph and Poof, because markets are markets. You can't control macro markets, right? Like everybody's focused on like the Floor prices, they're down across the board, no matter how great a platform is or whatever they can do. The economy is the economy of things that are out of your control, but you need to always focus on fun, fandom, enjoyment, community. Those are the things you can control. And Steph and Poof, they bring it every single day with good vibes and positive attitudes. And yeah, they're a huge part of what makes Cryptoys as special of a community as it is.
Yeah, everyone who's listening, make sure you join the Discord and join the community and get involved.
We already see some people in the Discord right now too. So yeah, thanks for joining, guys. We appreciate you.
Out.
And also, thank you, Harish. Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much.
So how do you participate in drops? Super simple. Create an account, cryptoys.com. You can go to the drops page. You'll see the multi-drop page there, so you can make your selection and buy the cubes with a credit card. Super simple like that. And then we have a special that's ending today.
At midnight.
Ending at midnight. This is really awesome. You want to talk about this stuff?
Yeah, so this is the last day. We've never done a promo with so many opportunities to earn free cubes. So take full advantage of this. All right, so there's two different types of promos going on here. One is a special edition cube that you'll never be able to buy. So this is the kind of thing where you can only earn it, literally only earn it.
Black and gold cube, yeah.
Those are the black and gold cubes that you see. So basically every time you buy 5 cubes from each wave, you automatically, or not automatically, you're going to get airdropped next week one of these black and gold special edition, all gold of Skeletor, Battle Cat, and He-Man. So if you get 5 from each wave, you'll guarantee yourself a set of each of those. If you're only going to do one wave, it's going to be random. So you could get Skeletor, it could be Battle Cat, could be He-Man. And for this one, you can essentially do this as many times as you want. So I can do, let's just say I buy 100 cubes. There's not a max of, you only get 3. You can continue to earn as many, which is amazing. So yeah, this is the kind of thing where we've never done this. So last day to do it is today at midnight.
They're so sick. Do we have a picture of the gold ones in the deck? If not,
not in the deck, but I can see if we have it on.
Yeah, send it to me. And then the next one, right? You want to talk about this part of the promotion?
Yeah. So this one, it does have a max. So basically, as long as you at least buy 1 of wave 1, then you can earn 1. You at least buy 1 of wave 2, then you can earn 2. And you can't earn more than that, right? So on the right-hand side, those are the maximum that you can earn. But yeah, obviously you buy 3, you earn 3. That's pretty epic, right?
So right now, so if somebody were to max mint 5, they would earn 3 of these and also a black and gold cube.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. So if they max mint 5 of wave 3. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah, it depends what characters you want. So you can look at the drops page and you can decide. I know it was who was it? Harish, who was like, "Ooh, I want He-Man." So He-Man's wave 1. So yeah, definitely check to see in the drops. Okay, if you know what character you want, make sure that you're buying in the correct wave, but preferably, buying all 3 waves because there's, characters in every single one, unique characters.
And then, we have an awesome giveaway opportunity here for the Comics and Crypto crew. So, Steph, you want to roll through how this works?
Yeah. So the link in the description of this YouTube video, if you're watching it, it goes to the tweet of the giveaway. It's pretty simple. I think you just have to follow us, Comics and Crypto, and then retweet and like.
And just like the tweet. Don't even have to retweet it.
Super simple. And you could win a 3-pack. So literally 1 of each. And we're gonna have 3 winners win. And I believe we're choosing on May 3rd.
Yeah,
is that right?
On Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so should we do? I'm down to also do a live demonstration of an unboxing for people who are curious. I know we showed a video, but it's so different when we do it live. So if you guys want, we can do that.
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right, let me share my screen.
Go for it. Let me stop sharing.
All right, if you want to pull my screen up, I am sharing it. So just to go through for people, first of all, this is our marketing account. I wish it was mine because there's so many cubes in it. But this is our own original IP. ZUFO. But let me scroll down. So I'm going to let the chat, I want the chat to pick wave 1, wave 2, or wave 3. Just put in the comments either 1, 2, or 3, and that'll determine what cube we open. And that way the chat can decide. We're going to open one of these cubes, and we'll see what we get. 1, 2, or 3. Let me quickly show the drops page. This is where you can buy any one of the drops. You can see all the characters in each. So wave 1, as you know, He-Man, Battlecat, Evelyn, and Triclops. Wave 2, Orko, Beastman, Tila, and Trapjaw. And wave 3 is Skeletor, Panther, Sorceress, and Man-at-Arms. So what wave should we open? Okay, we got a bunch of...
I think we got more votes for 3. I think 3's the winner.
3 the winner?
I think so, yeah. Oh, actually, no, it might be tied.
Or is it 1?
We got a tie between 3 and 1, so we need a tiebreaker here. Oh, we got a 3 as a tiebreaker. Thanks,
okay,
Rob.
wave 3. Okay, what are we hoping for? Put in the chat. These are the options for wave 3. Skeletor, Panther, Sorceress, or Man-at-Arms. What are you guys hoping that we pull right now?
Skeletor.
Skeletor. I know, I want Skeletor too, the ultimate villain. Okay, well, let's go to wave 3. And we'll go through the whole process. We're going to completely unbox all the way to the end, take a walk on the block, and really show everybody what this platform is all about. So let me find my wave 3 cubes. Cubes for days. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, here we go. So we bought our cube. We're about to begin the unboxing, and let's do this. Countdown?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
Let's go, Steph.
So let's see what we pull. I'm excited. All right, we're going to tap and hold to open this.
Going to the community. Whatever we pull is going to the community.
Whatever we pull, yeah, how about that? We'll give away one live in the chat.
Perfect.
Nice. So you got to be here live to win it.
Yeah.
We'll reward someone who's in here right now. All right, so right now, if I was the type of collector that, you know, I want to keep it in mint condition, I would not go any further with this. But if you're the type of collector you want to actually open and play with your toy, then I'll show you what you can do. I'll leave this in here so that the person who wins it, like, they can decide to open it or not. But let's go ahead and get a sorceress. I think we have one. Yeah. And I'll show you if we were to fully open her. Because I actually can't send opened characters to people. This is what it would be like. So let me click play on the block and let me share. This is our interactive test drive environment. So this is the way that you can fully see a 360 of your character, and you can actually watch it come to life, which is kind of crazy. Immediately after we opened, now we can do 360. We can be, let me turn her around so we can see her face. We can be running, we can be jumping, do a little 360 spin jump.
Do the moonwalk.
We got the moonwalk. Let's see.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
And the rumor has it, if you keep running to On-Chain Mountain for 3 hours straight, you actually might hit it. I don't know. I've never done it, but I've, you know. So you can understand as we build like games and experiences what your Cryptoy character would look like in there. It's kind of cool. You can see all the details of her feathers and everything.
Do an On-Chain Mountain speed run live on air.
Speed run, I know, right? Apparently, there's some secret controls in here. I don't really know much about them, but
Up, down, down, left, left, right, right.
yeah, right.
A, B, A, B. Start select.
And so, yeah, so for example, the one we just opened, we now have, where is she? Right in here, mint condition blister pack. And a little fun fact about this is we actually have 2 NFTs here. So let me zoom in. If you notice, we have Sorceress, our character, and then we actually have an item. And so once we actually enable items in the backpack, you know, you'll be able to do fun things and swap items, but technically it's a 2-for-1. So you get the item and you get the character.
Awesome.
All right, so let's do a trivia. Like Spencer or Sean, who wants to ask a trivia question? I want to reward someone who is maybe who is paying attention. Can we do a trivia of something we talked about?
You got Spencer.
First person who guesses it right will get this.
What when we were talking about favorite collectibles that we own right now, what was the IP related to the VHS that I talked about?
Ooh, that was if you're in here the first
Very
10
beginning.
minutes. Yeah, even Will missed that one. Okay, so you got to have been here.
might be too much of a deep cut. We'll see if anybody gets it.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see if someone gets it. That'd be pretty epic. The first, I think I know. It is the hint. What Will likes.
It is what Will likes.
Okay,
it is the same one that Will likes. Yes.
Okay, then I know the answer.
And he mentioned it again.
Let me mention again. What is the IP that Will really likes?
Yeah, that's a huge hint too. I mean,
That's
come
a big
on.
one.
That's a big hint.
We showed off some action figures before.
Yo!
Someone get it?
There we go. We got one.
Oh, was that
All
who said
right.
it first?
We
Who did you
got
guys speak?
Casey. Casey's first.
Molten. All right. Ninja
There
Turtles.
we go.
Yep. All right, Molten, congratulations. DM me on Discord. I know you're in our Discord. And we'll send this to you.
Congrats,
He
Casey.
says give it to Harish.
Oh,
Wow, look at
Oh,
how generous.
what a
Look
class
at that.
act. What a class act.
Wow, okay. And I think Harish, this is your first time hearing about Cryptoys,
Yeah.
right? This might be Harish's first Cryptoy.
That's so
of
generous.
you.
Thank you,
Okay,
Casey.
Harish. Harish, either join our Discord and send me a DM, or if you don't like Discord, then just email me, steph@onchainstudios.com. And I'll put it in the chat too. I think I can comment from. Yeah, joining our Discord is the easiest. But if not, here's my email.
And you can also reach out to us too, Comes
Yeah.
Crypto. And we'll connect you as well.
Okay, perfect. And we can send this to you today, so you can decide. You let us know what you decide if you decide to open it or not. Because if you do open it, there's a really cool animation as well. Awesome. And then we wanted to open up to live Q&A. If anyone has any questions about anything we talked about in general, go for it. We love answering questions. And congratulations to Harish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said, OMG, thank you. Yeah, first one.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, Harris, just email one of us and we'll get you connected, man.
Mm-hmm. And also in the meantime, while we're waiting for questions to come in, if any of you guys want to take a look at our last interview that we did with Will a few months ago, you can get a little more of an in-depth look at everything they got going on. We definitely get into a little bit more into the weeds about some of the technicals and flow and some of the other things that we kind of briefly mentioned today. So definitely check out that interview if you haven't seen it.
I got a question for you, Spencer, and Sean each. What kind of collectors are you? Would you got this sorceress, would you keep sorceress in the blister pack or would you open to play with?
I think if I had two of them, I think I'd open one, but otherwise I think I'd keep it in and I would keep it in until I had a good reason to break it out. Unless if I really wanted to use it for playing in the game or something like that and I had to break it open, then that would motivate me to open it. But otherwise I think just to be safe, I would keep it sealed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a mint condition collector.
For
Sean,
sure.
Sean, what about you?
6 months ago, Sean would have opened it. Now I'll probably keep it closed.
6 months ago, you would have. Why? What has changed? What has changed?
All this behind me.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, you got a super sticker from Crypto
Thank you,
Doozy.
Crypto Doozy. Appreciate you.
Really nice of you.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you. Actually, our first donator as well on live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Or didn't you get a?
No. We got one from Harris before
Yeah,
too.
Harris.
Oh,
earlier.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
the second one.
Thanks.
Look at you guys, 2 of them. I didn't even
Two
know
of 'em.
super sticker was a thing. That's cool. On YouTube. So it's funny because we literally just looked at the statistics today, and more people decide to keep them mint condition in the blister pack like this than unwrap them. Which is we honestly didn't even think that people would do that. We thought that most people would completely open them, but it is kind of
serious
crazy.
Collectors.
Yeah, serious collectors that like to keep them.
Well, how about you guys? Would you guys keep it sealed, or would you crack it open?
I want, like, look, a big part of this platform is collecting, and a big part of this platform is playing. So I know I want to play with these characters in different ways. So, but it's the same thing that Spencer said. I want to make sure I got a double. But then, like, sometimes, like, I know how much work went into the unboxing, and like when you burn the blister pack, there's an animation for each character, a custom animation of them coming to life. And sometimes I just want to see the animation. So I just open it. So I like to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, I like to open first, and then the second one that I get, I'll keep it in the blister pack. So I'm kind of the opposite of most people. But I actually am kind of weird that I actually like to collect the cubes. So I have a bunch of cubes in my personal account that I just have not opened. I just kind of like collecting cubes for some reason. I like.
I love collecting packs. Yeah, like on Wax, for example. Like I still have a ton of like the MLB Tops packs that I haven't opened. Yeah. I still have like original like GPK like Series 1 packs that I haven't opened. Yeah, I love the fact that you're able to hold on to those because it mimics the real world experience so much.
Especially packs with special mints too. Like there's, for example, Will, you'll probably like this one, but like Funko has a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pack, and this is number 4. That's that's awesome. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. Yeah, and they have special editions. Like I remember some of the ones that are like certain exclusives that you can only get in certain stores or certain redemptions. So I'm all about that for sure.
Well, we got a question for you here. So how do you see the growth trajectory of Cryptoys, and what is your strategy to onboard the next 10K collectors?
Yeah, so I mean, we're going to be really aggressive to grow, but at the same time, we're not going to grow for the sake of just growing with people that we don't feel are kind of aligned with the community and what we're building. So we're trying to grow thoughtfully. We think that the plan is to release new IP and new lines very thoughtfully over the next few months and years at different price points as well. Like right now, everything, if you look at our line, we have 3 different tiers of Cryptoys. You have the heroes, which are $39.99. Everything that's been released to date has been a hero. You have the elites, which are going to be $19.99. Those will be different characters. And then you have the adventurers, which will also be different characters. Those will be sub $10, but they'll do very different things on the platform. So still the best of the best will be these $39.99 ones from a retail perspective. And we have a lot of different strategies. Like first off, the next IP that we release, we think is going to bring a pretty big audience because it has a massive, massive fan base. The second thing is not just the Web3 NFT crowd will start to really see what we're building as like a Web3 project. People are going to see this as a gaming project because there's going to be interactive games and experiences that you can do. So we'll really be able to attract people that are really kind of core gamers that are just starting to hear about this like Web3 kind of NFT blockchain thing and dive into the platform that way. The mobile app we think is going to be absolutely huge for us, to tap into that kind of target demo. Again, AI is a big thing for us. A lot of people, you think about the next generation that's growing up. I have a 10-year-old daughter, a 9-year-old son, and also a 2-year-old son. They're growing up in a world and a house where Alexa is they're born into this world where Alexa and Siri's and Google Homes are commonplace. So consumer-facing AI is really, really important. My son's first word, my 2-year-old, we thought it was going to be mama or dada. No, it was a dada trying to activate Alexa because he kept hearing his brother and sister. Because literally, the first thing my daughter does.
You guys got robbed. That's so messed up.
Listen. The first thing my daughter does, at night she says, Alexa, set an alarm for 6:30 in the morning. That's how she sets her alarm. Cool. And then when she wakes up in the morning, she says, Alexa, turn off the alarm. Alexa, what's the weather today? So she knows what to wear for the day. When she plays music, I'm setting off everybody's Alexa.
Triggered. Everybody's Alexa's getting triggered.
She plays music. She's a big Harry Styles fan, so it's always like, Alexa, play Harry Styles on Spotify. But everything's like triggered through this stuff, and it's so natural. But at the end of the day, Alexas and Siris, they're visualless, faceless, emotionless things. And there was somebody that was interacting with one of our characters via AI in our test environment, and they were using it, and it had all this personality and vibe to it. And then they had to use Alexa later in the day, and they're like, I realized that there's just like no soul to these Siris and Alexas. Like, wow, we're really doing something really cool with instilling personalities. I mean, how awesome would it be to tell Skeletor to set your alarm for 5 a.m. You know what I mean? And have him reply back and things like that, right? So some cool stuff on that front. So all these are opportunities to scale and to grow. And also like those price points, like, the collectors will still buy things for 30, 40 bucks. Like, hey, I'm a toy collector. This was more than I care to admit, that I purchased for. So I'll buy, more expensive stuff. But we also want to appeal to like people that, want to spend under 20 bucks or under $10. And, if we want to truly be the toy company of the future, we need multiple price points. So we think that plus the combination of gaming and AI and all these experiences and the mobile app will really help us scale and grow the user base.
Nice. And by the way, Harish, I did just DM you back on Discord. Just create an account and let me know your username.
Oh, look at this. Hooking people up on the spot.
I know. I'm so we just created a brand new tool to allow me to instantly send when people win. So yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, cool.
And definitely join. Like a pro tip for people who are like brand new, they're just learning about us. Join our live events. There's also a lot of opportunities to meet awesome like-minded collectors, and B, we reward people that show up to our live events. So definitely, if you're like, oh, maybe I can only buy 1 or 2, but I really want to rack up these, just show up to our events. That's like a huge pro tip. We've had a lot of community members that are always showing up to our events that have been able to, build up their collection just because, they're showing up and paying attention.
Nice.
That's epic.
Yeah, we got to get Sean and Spencer. We got to get you guys some Wave 3 cubes as well.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh,
we got to do some live unboxings.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, we'll definitely do live unboxing.
Happy to do a live unboxing. That'd be super fun.
100%. Yeah.
I got to get you. We're doing like a live unboxing video series too, so I can record with you guys if you're up for it.
Nice. Oh, let's definitely do that. Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet.
We also come back on the show after we announce our next partner. It'll be a lot of fun to talk about that and how that whole thing came about. And we'll come back for that for sure.
I'm really excited to hear. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, well, we're going to be doing these live streams pretty consistently going forward. So definitely have you guys back on.
Oh, it's a blast. Every single time we get to hang with you guys, we're looking forward to it. As soon as like Steph reached out, she's like, yeah, we're coming back on the show. I'm like, oh yes, miss those guys.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we're getting to the top of the hour here, so I guess leave an opportunity for people to ask them any final closing questions here, and then we'll close it out. And Will and Steph, I don't know if you guys have any closing thoughts in the meantime.
Yeah, just stay tuned to the Discord. Check out the product. Like that's the biggest thing is for you guys to check it out and let us know what you think. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what we could be doing better. We're like constantly listening and trying to improve in every which way. The community really does help us shape and drive the direction of the product overall. So we're really excited to hear what you think. And yeah, just jump in the Discord. Steph and Poof are super active. I'm fairly active in there as well. I try to pop in there at least a couple times a day and answer any questions that I see. So please, if you're considering joining the community, please jump in and say hello. And then just be on the lookout for some pretty exciting news that we have coming up here shortly. And yeah, just I'd like to get to meet everyone here that's listening and interested. So yeah, come in and say hello.
Nice. Can we drop the Discord link maybe?
I tried to. I don't know if it just didn't let me put a link or what. It is.
If you send it in our private chat, I can try doing it.
Okay, sure, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Otherwise, it is in our bio on Twitter. If you just search Cryptoys. But yeah, let me send you the link right now so you guys can join.
Yeah, Twitter bio is probably the easiest way to grab it.
I just put in the private chat, Spencer. You guys had me at He-Man, didn't have to explain anything else.
Easy.
Love it. Well, thank you guys. This has been a blast, and we'd love to come back soon and chat more about some of these upcoming things. And I'd love to also get your thoughts on all the stuff that we're building. So, let's
Totally.
make sure Spencer and Sean have access to some of these beta things, as well as some of the folks from the comics and crypto community. Like if you're watching this, hit us up in the Discord. Let us know that you came here and from this show, and Steph will give you the red carpet treatment. Right?
Yeah, slide into my DMs. I got you guys. And if you have any further questions, like, yeah, our DMs are open. Happy to answer anything. And yeah, thank you so much, Sean and Spencer, for having us. We really appreciate you guys.
Thanks so much for joining us.
And everyone, make sure to get involved in that giveaway. Go to our Twitter account and it's pinned to the top of the page.
Yep.
There it is. Nice.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Will. Thanks so much, Steph.
Of course. Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
See ya.
All right. Peace, y'all. Need my clapper.